Alright, nu står jag här med Day9 som alla älskar på Rakaka, eller? Lite sådär. Day9.
Hello.
Yeah, the big guy in the Counter-Strike StarCraft 2, you know. You're here now to be commentating some StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1, right?
That's right, going back to my roots of Brood War.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer?
What do you mean?
Well, 1 or 2?
To play, to watch, to commentate?
Well,
for what reason? For competitive aspects?
Okay.
There's a lot to that question.
Okay, to commentate.
To commentate, they're just so different. It's kind of hard to compare. I mean, they're both strategy games, and they both have that same core, but with Brood War, it's like my home. I grew up playing it. I feel happy watching it. The strategies have a huge amount of depth to it, so there's always a lot to talk about. With StarCraft 2...
Yeah.
StarCraft 2, sorry, there's a Vuvuzela in the house. In StarCraft 2, because it's so new, there's just a lot of stuff that you don't expect, that you don't see, so there's a lot more learning for me that goes on as a commentator, so that's why I like that. Yeah. Notice how I cleverly deflected your question?
Yeah. Well, you know what, since I'm not a big StarCraft player yet, although I feel like I kind of have to now when 2 comes out.
Obviously.
All these talk about Terran being OP and everything, do you agree with that? I say play the game, switch to Terran if that's the case. What do you say?
I definitely think that it is way too early to even say that. A lot of people say it is, a lot of people say it isn't, and the real core is, well, go figure out how to win. It's not like Zerg players literally can't beat Terrans. If their win rate's low, that means they have a lot of learning to do, but that there are still solutions in that set. I mean, I think if anything, I think what's actually going to happen is people are going to start saying that Protoss is the strongest race. I'm pretty sure people are going to start saying that. And then in a little while, once all Zerg players kind of figure out how to not die in the opening stages, people will start saying Zerg's the strongest race. I'm pretty sure that people are already starting to say that Protoss is stronger than Terran. And I'm pretty sure that'll explode until people are saying, like, how do you fix the Protoss imbalance? And it's only really happening because the game is so new. With Brood War, what people would say is, I can't win PvC, and these are my problems. And because the game's like 10 years old, they kind of assume that there's a solution there. With StarCraft 2, they say, I can't win PvC, these are my problems, and this is what needs to be changed about the game so I can win. And it's ruinous.
Do you think that Blizzard might have to make some changes to the game, or do you think it's good as it is?
Yeah, no, I definitely think that Blizzard is notoriously smart about doing good things with their games. Let's use the 2 obvious examples. StarCraft 1 sucked. Mutalisks won the whole game. I want everyone to imagine the game without Lurkers, Medics, Valkyries, Dark Templar, Corsairs. Mutalisks always won, period. Right? Zerg was like 99% win rate. Then they made Brood War. It did a lot of very subtle, clever things. How did Terran beat Mutalisks? Well, they gave you range for Goliaths. They gave you Medics for your Marine groups. They gave you Valkyries, which are very awesome against Mutalisks, but are hard to get. 3 very reasonable options against Mutalisks. Awesome. Frozen Throne and Reign of Chaos. All you had to do was make Ancient of Wars after a while, right? Attack with Ancient of Wars. And then they made it a lot cooler with the way creeping worked in Frozen Throne. So StarCraft 2, we have 2 expansions coming up. Not only do they have a chance to patch it to make it more kick-ass, but they have 2 already reserved times where they have the right to put in new units to solve problems that are arising. Bam! I answered the shit out of that question. Next one. Bring on the questions.
Well, I think that was pretty much it, because it was all gibberish to me, but I think people might like that answer.
Yeah, maybe I should slow down my speaking a little bit.
No, well, eventually I'll listen to it a couple of times, maybe I'll figure out what it means.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.